So how long of a break did you take between things?
7 years
Was it 7 years?
since I've
But you it's not like you weren't doing nothing.
I've done javelin. That's what I've done between now and 2016.
What do you think is actually a benefit of being an older athlete?
Wow. Okay. I was at my last indoor track meet ever, probably, which is super weird to think about. Um, I was talking to a coach who coached one of the best heptathletes and decathletes at one point when he was over in Oregon. So I got to talk to him. He's the head coach at Navy now, but he was like, "So you're back at it?" I'm like, "Yep." And he's like, "So how do you feel about like the break you took in between?" I was like, "I think it like really has helped me like see things from a different perspective mentally." And he's like, "Yeah, I bet. Yeah." And I was like, I was waiting for someone to ask me that question because I truly feel like this break helped me. Like my body feels better, like my knees don't hurt as much because yeah, my knees were really hurting like every single day for a minute. But like mentally, I can just see like every single event so much differently.
On the reverse of that, how do you feel like what's one of the biggest challenges of being older?
I hurt. Yeah. I I wake up, my coach and I were just talking about this. He's like, "Yeah, I gotta like I don't know what I'm gonna expect every single day. Like you're gonna wake up and be like, my finger." And I'm just like, "No, that's not how it is." Like right now, I'm just I can't get through like some little nagging things that are happening, and it's mentally making me mad. I don't know. I don't feel old, and I feel like that's a big part of it too. Like mentally, don't like you're not like overly telling yourself, "I'm old, I'm old, I'm old, I can't do this." Like your mind is a huge part of this. Like you can't tell yourself that. You got to tell yourself like I'm very capable of doing this.
What tell me about this week specifically, what's been working really well?
I don't know what's been working well this week.
Nothing?
It's like we're starting over, kind not over, but like you're starting a new cycle of training and kind of like going back to like you climb and then you have to come back down and you're like right back there working in the trenches, as kids are saying these days, where they're working hard, they're working in the trenches. I feel like I'm just trying to like I told you, be purposeful with the things that I'm doing and rejoice in those little details that are going really well.
When you acknowledge the little things, the little details that are going well, it helps you just like, okay, we've got the win for today.
Yeah. But right now I'm working on my lower back. It's hurting. It's like locked up, so I'm trying to like figure out how to unlock it.
So, any upcoming meets? I know you just finished your last indoor meet of all time, but what's next on the schedule?
Putting my outdoor season together. I'm not sure when I'll start competing outdoors, but looking at competing in a heptathlon in April, I believe will be it.
So, how does that work? Like, if they're not close to you, do you just fly out there and then does someone like sponsor you, or do you do it all your own funding?
All my own funding. Yeah, I have to book my flight and I'll probably bring my kids with me, with my mom, hopefully. Get a rental car, get a hotel, all that. Yeah. I don't like at the end of the day with the HEP, you're competing against yourself.
Basically, working against your old PRs or times.
Yeah. Like you want to do a certain mark so you can get a certain amount of points. So it doesn't matter if I win the like shot put within the heptathlon, but it matters how far I throw.
So let's talk about recovery methods this week. What have you found to be very helpful?
Minimal, not minimal, but basic recovery things that I do every single day. I'm rolling out and I have a grasting tool or graston tool, I think it's ON, but I like dig into different parts of my legs right now with that. I roll out and I stretch. And then my favorite, I go to this recovery place called Restore Hyper Wellness, and shout out. And I do infrared sauna and red light therapy. And those two combos are my favorite combo, I think, right now. But I'm playing and adding cryotherapy in front of those two. So cryotherapy for like 2 to 4 minutes, and then right into red light therapy for 10 to 20 minutes, and then right into the infrared sauna for 30 minutes.
What do you have to do in the freezer?
You
Just
just stand there. Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That would be my worst nightmare.
It's only, well, you start out at like 2 minutes and 45 seconds. That's the first session. Yes, I got my mug in Occoquan, Virginia. If they have any questions, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you say something of like,
Oh my gosh. All right. If you guys have any questions that you want us to answer, we are going to do a Q&A coming up soon. So let us know.